Hi everyone, welcome back. Today problem is check if it is a straight line. So basically we are given an array of coordinates where each coordinate is a collection of x and y, where xy represent the coordinate of a point, and what we have to do, we have to check if these points make a straight line in the xy plane. So basically we are given n points and we have to check whether can we draw a line using these points or not. Let's see the first example. So as we can see in the first example, we are given points 1 comma 2, 2 comma 3, 3 comma 4, 4 comma 5, 5 comma 6 and 6 comma 7. So if we can draw a line using this point and all of these points are covered in the line, therefore we will return true. In the second example, as we can clearly see, we cannot draw a single line which will cover all these points, or we can not create a straight line by covering this point. So we can make a line using 1 comma 1 and 2 comma 2, but as we can see this line will miss all the other points, that is 3 comma 4, 4 comma 5, 5 comma 6 and 7 comma 7. Also we may draw one more line using 3 comma 4, 4 comma 5 and 5 comma 6. So but again this line will miss 1 comma 1 and 2 comma 2 and also 7 comma 7. So clearly we cannot make a single line and cover all these points, so therefore we will return false in this case. Also we are given that the length of the coordinates or the length of the input points will be minimum 2 and maximum it will be 1000, and the coordinates I dot length means each point will be of length 2 because there are two values x and y coordinate. And the fourth point is that there is no duplicate point, so all the points are unique. So these all are the constraints given to us. Let's see how we can solve this. Now first of all, suppose we are given some point, let's say p1 and p2. So it is very obvious that using only 2 points we can always draw a line. So if the input points are only 2, yes, we can always draw a line using them. So that line could be something like this. Now suppose we are given more points. Let's say we are given more points like p3 and p4. And what we have to check whether all these 4 points lie on a line or not. So how we can check? So what we will do, first of all, if the number of points are more than 2, we will find the slope. Like this. So the slope of the line that is joining P1 and P2 will be theta. And suppose the coordinate of point P1 is x1 comma y1 and the coordinate of P2 is x2 y2, and similarly for P3 and P4, let's say x3 y3, and for P4 it is x4 comma y4. Now we can clearly see if we find the slope of the line joining P1 and P2, the slope will be theta. So what we can see that the slope of point joining P1 and P2 will be equal to the slope of the line joining P.1 and P3, right? And also the slope of the line joining P4 and P1 if they lie on the same line. If suppose we have one more point, let's say P5. So now let's say we have one more point, that is P5. So clearly we can see that the slope of line joining point 1 and 5 is not equal to all other values, because it will be something like this. So we can say it theta dash. So what can we infer from that is, like, if the slope of all the points from the first point is same, then they all lie on the same line, otherwise they don't. So as we can see in that case, so if P5 does not exist, then P1, P2, P3, P4 form a line, but the P5 doesn't. So therefore we can say if we have n points, then the slope of 1, 2 should be equal to 1, 3 and should be equal to 1, 4 is equal to, and similarly it should be equal to theta of 1. All the slopes should be equal. Let's see how we can find the slope. So as we know, we have learnt in basic mathematics that the slope of any two given point we can find using theta 1, 2 will be simply using y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, and similarly theta 1, 3 will be equal to y3 minus y1 upon x3 minus x1. That is how we find the slope. So let's make an algorithm that how we can check whether all the points lie on the same line or not, or all the points are collinear or not. So first of all, we will find the slope of the between the point 1 and point 2, and then we will find the slope of all other point with respect to point 1, and then we will see whether all these slopes is equal to theta 1 2 or not. If any of them is not equal to theta 1 2, we will return false. If all of them are equal, then we will return true. Let's see how we will do it. So basically what we will be doing, we'll be comparing theta 1 2 with theta 1 n, and theta 1 2 will be y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, and theta 1n will be theta n, sorry, yn minus y1 upon xn minus x1. So this condition should satisfy if all the points are linear, or we can simplify it. And since y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1 is constant, so to this we can write dy, and x2 minus x1 we can write as dx is equal to yn minus y1 upon xn minus x1. Or we can also write it, and we can also write it something like this: xn minus x1 into dy should be equal to yn minus y1 into dx. So basically if this condition is satisfied, if this condition is satisfied for all the points, we will say, so we can say we can create a straight line using these n points. So let's try to write the code for that. Okay, so let's implement the same solution in Python. So our first condition was to check if whether the number of points are 2. If the number of points are 2, then we will directly return true. For that we can check if length of coordinates is equal to 2. If it is true, then we will simply return true. Okay, so next we will find x2 minus x1 and y2 minus y1 as we have discussed, and we will call it dx and dy. Dx, or we can first of all find x1 comma y1. So x1 comma y1 will be coordinates of, so x1 comma y1 will be coordinates of the first point, that is 0, and dx will be, so dx will be basically x2 minus x1. So x2 will be the and we can also find x2 and y2. So x2 comma y2 will be coordinates of point 1. So now dx will be simply x2 minus x1, and dy will be y2 minus y1, right? Okay, so now what we will do, we will iterate over all the points after the second point. So how we will iterate? So we will write for x, so we will write for point in range, and now we will start from 2 because the third point is at index 2. So we will say for point in range 2 to length of coordinates. Okay, first of all we have to find the x comma y. So x comma y will be equal to point. So now we will apply our condition, that is if x minus x1 into dy is not equal to y minus y1 into dx. If at any point this condition does not satisfy, we will return false. If this condition satisfies for all the points, then we will return true. So after the for loop we will return true. Okay, so let's now try to run it, whether it is passing the test cases or not. So we will write run. Okay, there is some error, and the error is okay. So we'll say point for I, and here we will write coordinate. We'll write point. Instead of point, we can write here coordinates. COORDI, coordinates of ith point. Now it should work, I guess. Yes. So as you can see, it is passing our test case, and we will also submit this. Yes, it is accepted. So this is all for today. I think it was a pretty simple problem. So thanks for watching, and if you like it, then please do subscribe to get notification for the same kind of videos, and I'll be covering more and more algorithm problems like this.